Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Ema. Have you studied English for months but still freeze when someone asks you a simple question? Today we'll change that together, so stay with us.
Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone. I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous. We're already on day 9, and I still make many mistakes when I speak English.
That's completely okay, Jack. Mistakes mean you're learning. Today, we'll practice useful English through a real conversation, and you'll feel more confident by the end.
That sounds great. I'm ready to practice. I know I won't be perfect, but I want to speak more naturally and stop worrying about every small mistake.
Wonderful. Let's begin. Tell me about your morning. What time did you wake up, and what was the first thing you did after getting out of bed?
My morning was good. I woke up at 7, brushed my teeth, and took a shower. At first, I almost said take, but I fixed it myself.
Excellent job! You corrected yourself, and that's real progress. What did you have for breakfast? Try to answer using only the past tense this time.
I ate bread with butter and drank a cup of coffee. The coffee was much too strong, so I didn't enjoy it very much, but breakfast was still nice overall.
Very nice! Your past tense sounds much better now. Everyone listening, don't worry if you forget sometimes. Keep speaking every day, and it will become easier.
Thanks, Emma. I already feel more relaxed. When I practice like this, I remember the grammar more easily, and speaking doesn't feel as scary anymore.
I'm happy to hear that. Now, let's talk about this evening. What are your plans after work? Think for a moment and answer in a complete sentence.
I think I'll watch a movie because I'm tired today. Maybe I'll read a book tomorrow instead. Step by step, I'm becoming more confident in English.
That sounds like a good plan, Jack. After a busy day, a movie can help you relax. What kind of movies do you enjoy the most, and why do you like them?
I love action movies because they're exciting, and I also enjoy comedies when I want to laugh. I avoid scary movies because I can't sleep after them.
That's easy to understand. Everyone watching Talk Ema, notice how simple this conversation is. We talk about daily life, plans, and favorites just like real people do.
I like these conversations because they feel natural. They help me remember useful words, and I don't feel afraid to speak English anymore little by little.
Excellent. Now let's practice real situations. Imagine you're at a restaurant. I'll be the waiter. Just relax, answer politely, and enjoy the conversation.
Good evening. Just one person today. A table for me, please. Could I also have a glass of still water while I decide what I'd like to order?
Of course. Here's your menu, and I'll bring your water right away. Take your time and let me know when you're ready to order your meal.
Thank you very much. That was easy. I feel more confident because these are the same words I might use in a real restaurant.
Great work. Now, let's imagine you're calling a doctor's office. I'm the receptionist. Please tell me your name and the day you'd like an appointment.
Good morning. My name is Jack, and I'd like to make an appointment. Is Friday afternoon available? That time would be perfect for me.
Yes, Friday at 2 o'clock is available. I've booked your appointment. Thank you for calling and have a wonderful day. We'll see you then.
Thank you so much. Now I see that making an appointment in English is much easier than I thought. I just need to stay calm and speak clearly.
Fantastic. One more situation. You're returning a shirt at a store's, then meeting someone new at a party. Just be polite, friendly, and speak naturally.
Hello, I'd like a larger size because this shirt is too small. Later at the party I'd say, nice to meet you. I'm Jack. We should talk more.
That's interesting, Jack. Your conversation sounded friendly and natural. You asked questions, answered clearly, and kept the chat going. That's real English on Talk Ema.
Thank you, Emma. I'm still learning, but I feel much better now. Speaking step by step with real situations makes English easier and much less stressful.
Exactly. Let's practice again. Imagine we're at a restaurant. I'm the waiter. Relax, speak naturally, and don't worry about making small mistakes.
Good evening. Just one person today, please. Could I sit near the window? I'd also like a glass of still water while I look at the menu.
Certainly. Here's your table and your menu. I'll bring your water in a moment. Take your time and let me know when you're ready to order.
Thank you. That felt easy because I've heard these expressions many times. Repeating simple conversations really helps me remember them.
Excellent. Now let's make a doctor's appointment. I'm the receptionist. Please tell me your name and ask for a day that works best for you.
Good morning. My name is Jack, and I'd like to make an appointment. Is Friday at 2 in the afternoon available for a visit?
Yes, Friday at 2 is available. I've booked your appointment. Thank you for calling, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Speaking on the phone used to scare me, but now I know I only need a few simple and polite sentences.
Wonderful. Now you're at a clothing store. The shirt you bought is too small. Explain the problem politely and ask for a larger size instead.
Hello. I bought this shirt last week, but it's too small for me. Could I exchange it for a larger size instead of getting a refund?
Of course. Please show me your receipt. I'll check whether we have your size in stock. If we do, I'll exchange it right away for you.
Thank you so much. After that, I meet someone at a party and say, "Hi, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. How do you know the host?"
That's a great conversation, Jack. You introduced yourself, asked simple questions, and kept talking naturally. That's exactly how real conversations work on Talk Ema.
Thanks, Emma. I used to think I needed difficult words, but now I see that simple, clear English helps people understand me much better.
Exactly. You don't need perfect English. You only need clear sentences and confidence. Now let's practice together with our listen and repeat activity.
I'm ready, and I hope everyone watching joins us too. Speaking out loud every day is the best way to build confidence and improve faster.
Great! Repeat after me. Good morning. How are you today? Now say, I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? Nice and clear every time.
Good morning. How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. How about you? Saying these simple lines feels easier each time.
Excellent. Now repeat these. Can you help me, please? Sure, I'd be happy to help. Then say, thank you so much and have a great day.
Can you help me, please? Sure, I'd be happy to help. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Have a great day. These are useful every day.
Wonderful. One more group. Repeat. I enjoyed talking with you. Let's stay in touch. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Take care.
I enjoyed talking with you. Let's stay in touch. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Take care. These sound friendly and natural.
Fantastic work. Now let's learn some useful vocabulary. Our first word is available. It means something is free or ready to use at that moment.
So if I ask, "Are you available to talk now?" I'm asking if the person has time to speak with me. That seems easy to remember.
Perfect. The next word was prefer. It means you like one thing more than another. For example, I prefer tea because I enjoy the taste more.
Then I can say, "I prefer studying in the morning because I have more energy." That's a simple sentence I can use every day.
Exactly right. Our last word today is appointment. It means a planned meeting, like visiting a doctor, a teacher, or someone for business.
Now I understand. I can say, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon. Learning new words inside real conversations makes them easy to remember.
Our next word is nervous. It means you feel worried before doing something. Many people feel nervous before speaking English, and that's completely normal.
That's exactly how I feel. When I speak with new people, I get nervous. But I know practice helps me feel calmer every single day.
You're right. The more you speak, the more confident you becomes. Our next word is improve. It simply means to become better little by little.
I really want to improve my English speaking skills. Even a few minutes of practice every day helps me make steady progress and feel more confident.
Excellent. Now let's learn the phrase, take your time. It means don't hurry. Relax, think carefully, and answer when you're ready without pressure.
I like that phrase because it makes me feel relaxed. If someone says, take your time, I know there's no need to rush.
Here's another useful phrase, I'd be happy to. It's a kind and polite way to say yes when someone asks for your help or support.
So if you ask me for help, I can answer, I'd be happy to. That sounds friendly, respectful, and perfect for daily conversations.
Great job. The word colleague means someone you work with. The phrase stay in touch means keep talking or communicating after you leave.
I understand now. I can say, my colleague helped me today, or let's stay in touch after this course ends. They're easy to remember.
One more phrase, looking forward to. We use it when we're excited about something in the future, like a trip, a holiday, or learning English.
Then I can say, I'm looking forward to speaking English with confidence. I think that's a great goal for everyone watching Talk Ema.
Excellent. Now let's have a quick quiz. What did you eat for breakfast today? Answer in the past tense. Then tell me how you feel when speaking English.
I ate bread with butter and drank coffee. I still feel a little nervous when I speak English, but I'm improving every day.
Perfect answer. One last question. Can you use looking forward to in your own sentence? Take your time and say it as naturally as you can.
I'm looking forward to finishing our 30-day challenge and speaking English with confidence. I can't wait to learn more with everyone on Talk Ema.
Here's our first speaking tip. Don't translate every sentence in your mind. Try to think in English little by little because it helps you speak faster and more naturally.
I always translate first, and that slows me down. From today, I'll name simple things around me in English and practice thinking without translating.
Perfect. Tip number 2 is simple. Speak English every day, even for only 5 minutes. Small daily practice builds confidence much faster than waiting for free time.
I can do that. 5 minutes feels easy, and I know speaking every single day will help me improve more than studying without using my voice.
Tip number 3. Don't fear mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something new. Speak freely, learn from each mistake, and keep moving forward with confidence.
I'm trying to remember that. I still make mistakes, but now I understand they're helping me become a better English speaker every day.
Tip number 4 is to focus on communication, not perfection. People want to understand you, so speak clearly instead of worrying about perfect grammar.
That really helps me relax. I don't need a perfect accent. I only need to speak clearly so people can understand what I want to say.
Our final tip is to listen to English every day. Watch videos, enjoy podcasts like Talk Ema, or listen to simple conversations to train your ears.
I listen to Talk Ema every day, and I notice new words, better pronunciation, and useful expressions each time I practice.
Let's review today's lesson. We practiced the past tense, useful vocabulary, real-life house conversations, and simple speaking tips to build confidence step by step.
I already feel more confident than when we started. Speaking isn't as scary now because I know simple English is enough for real conversations.
That's wonderful to hear. Remember, learning English is a journey. Some days are easy, some are hard, but every day you practice, you become stronger.
I won't compare myself with other learners anymore. I'll compare myself with yesterday and celebrate every small improvement along the way.
Thank you for joining us today on Talk Emma. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe, like the video, and tell us what you'd like to learn next.
Thank you, everyone, for learning with us today. We'll see you again on day 10. Until then, keep practicing, stay confident, and never stop learning English. Goodbye.